Hey everybody, it's Chad with Nobody Else's Auto. Tonight, let's check out some more cool new inventory. Tonight we're gonna look at a 1978 Ford F-150 Ranger pickup. Now, if you've been hanging out with me on here for a while, you know I dig these old trucks. I've got the 79 F-250 that I'm keeping for myself. Grew up with these trucks. My dad ran one of these trucks to haul cars with when I was a kid. Always had a fondness for them. Always excited when I find another one. This old pickup here, in its day, was a pretty fancy truck. It was a Ranger, not an XLT, so it wasn't a super fancy one, but it was a pretty decent truck. Two-tone paint, had the factory body side moldings on it, two-tone brown and white. And this truck actually, for its day, had a lot of accessories added to it. Now, in today's world, accessorizing a pickup is commonplace. Most of them don't even leave the lot without extra accessories put on them. Back in this era, not quite so common. This is still back when pickups were strictly for one reason and one reason only, and that was to work. They were utilitarian. People didn't drive them for an everyday vehicle like we do today. So finding one like this with a bunch of the old school accessories on it, super cool. So let's check it out. Like we said, F-150 Ranger, basic half-ton, two-wheel drive, long bed, regular cab pickup. But we start right here with some of the accessories. The old diamond plate running boards. Flat, nothing fancy. Nothing really contoured or special to the body, just flat boards. But these were the fancy ones. They were aluminum diamond plate. So for the time, pretty fancy accessory. As we work our way around the front here, obviously today, grille guards, replacement front bumpers, things like that, very common. See them a lot. Back in the day, not so much. This had one. Nothing fancy at all. Basic, flat metal. Went right across the front of the pickup, bolted to the front bumper, right onto the front bumper brackets. Nothing exotic, nothing fancy. Did the job, protected the truck, and although it's not super heavy duty, it wouldn't have protected it from a serious impact. But back then, that's what they had. Another accessory, bug off shield. This is the bug off brand. They also made the deflector shield brand. This one says bug off still right on it. There again, very common accessory back in the day for these old trucks, but most of them, since this is just thin plastic, has broken off over the years. This actually still has one in brown, color coordinated to the two-tone paint on the truck. While we're here, let's take a look under the hood. Once again, basic V8 automatic Ford. However, this truck does have power steering, power brakes. If we look right here and up in the corner, we can see the factory Ford air conditioning on this one. Once again, something that back in the day, not as common as it is today. By this era, a lot of them were starting to have it, but most of them still didn't. So having a complete factory AC unit in one of these does kind of stand out as being a little different for that era. Work our way on around this side of the pickup. Kind of the same thing as the other side, the two-tone paint, the factory side moldings, the running boards, the diamond plate step boards. We take a peek inside. Inside, pretty much just an old pickup that hasn't been messed with other than the radio has been changed. Original bench seat with the saddle blanket seat cover. Once again, extremely common accessory for the day. And everything else pretty much just the way it came from the factory. The wood grain Ranger trim. Pretty much all there, just would need restored or could be used for parts to fix another one. There's still a lot of good stuff left on this one. We actually have the production date right here on this truck, 2 of 78, manufactured by the Ford Motor Company. Another accessory, common for the day and still common today, but although not as fancy, toolbox on the back. Back then, this is what you had. Basic, flat metal, painted, nothing exotic, nothing fancy. That's what they had, and that's what a lot of people ran. That's what they used. This old truck here, overall pretty solid, but typical rust above the rear fender wells, things like that. A little bit of rust in the floors. We can see from this side, this is a dual tank truck as well. Had front and rear fuel tanks. And as we come around the back, we see another accessory, a big heavy step bumper. Nothing fancy, painted silver, diamond plate step. But there again, these were work trucks. This was a work type accessory, heavy enough to put a trailer ball on, heavy enough to stand on. That's what a lot of these trucks got. Another interesting fact about this truck, or another interesting accessory, it's got the tailgate guard on it. Something else pretty common back in the day. But what's really neat about this truck is right here. Still has the dealer badge from Spruil's in Great Bend, Kansas. Local truck, sold brand new right here in Great Bend at Spruil's. That was the Ford dealer at that time. If you remember the video on my 79 F-250, it was actually bought at Marmy Ford in St. John, Kansas, which is about 25 miles south of Great Bend. Now, Marmy's is still in Great Bend. In fact, Marmy's, it does have the Ford store now, as well as Chrysler and GM. So they bought Spruil's, but this truck was sold new in Great Bend. My 79 F-250 sold new 25 miles from here at Marmy Ford in St. John. So love finding these local trucks with the dealer badges still on them. Really makes it, it's really cool, really helps complete the story, and you know where they came from and a little more about them. So anyway, that's what we've got for you tonight. Hope you liked it. You know I love these trucks. I'm always excited when I bring them in. So this one here, like I said, it needs a little rust repair, could still be fixed, or a ton of good parts on it. The truck has a clean title. If somebody did want to fix it, wouldn't be a problem to transfer it over to you, and somebody could do something with it. So anyway, that's what we've got for you tonight. Hope you enjoyed it. If you're on Facebook, please share the video with your friends. Invite them to come over, give the page a like so they can hang out with us. If you're on YouTube, please subscribe to my channel. Be sure to check out all my other videos. Everything we do on here, old cars, old trucks, memorabilia, some racing stuff, some event type stuff, but it's all old car stuff. You can see all the stuff around us we've got sitting right here. We've got about 1,500 cars and trucks on the ground, primarily all older stuff. So if there's anything you need, the only way to get a hold of me is give me a call. 620-786-4428. That number's on the page. Give me a phone call, that short conversation about your project or what you want your project to be. Year, make, model, body style, direction you're going with your build, things like that. That's all information I need to know if I may have something here that might help you out. We've got 20 acres of cars and trucks sitting around here, so we've got a pretty broad selection. So having that short conversation is so critical. Text, emails, I can never get all that information out of them. So just give me a shout so I know what you're talking about and I know what I'm looking for. So anyway, that's what we've got for you tonight. I hope you enjoyed the old F-150. Super cool truck. Love bringing these in. Love the two-tones on these, the factory moldings. Good looking pickups, getting tough to find. And I'm always excited when I find one. So hope you liked it as well. Thanks for watching, everybody, and we will see you soon on the next video.